Hello and welcome to another episode here from the Victam Newsroom. My name is Gerrit Heikoop and I'm here searching for what's hot, what's new and what's important inside the Victam community. And in this episode I'm joined by Alex Waugh, the Director General of the UK Flour Millers Association. Welcome, Alex.
Morning, Gerrit.
Hi. You're one of the speakers at today's GRAPAS conference, the Millers conference here, taking place here at FVG Select. And your talk is titled Training the Millers. Are we providing enough trained mill leaders? Well, let's start with that question, Alex. Are we?
Well, the training that we have in flour milling is very specific on how to run a flour mill, how to make the machines work, how to bring them all together. And that's a very technical area, and it's important that everyone knows how to do that. And it's not a training you get when you go to an engineering course or a general food course. That's one thing, how to operate the machines, and another is how to run a business. And you need to have both. And the training that we provide is a bit of a mixture. Not what you get if you go for a month or a year, go to a milling school where you learn how to run a flour mill. This is how to run a business and how to run a flour mill. So we do it in-house within the companies. We provide coursework for the individuals in the companies to do through distance learning, and we examine them. We provide video resources, and second to that, we have 1 week sessions where you learn about leadership and how to manage a business. You learn in more detail how to put the parts together, and it's this combination which is really, really important.
Exactly.
Question is, are we doing enough? And the answer is, I guess we must be, because it has to be for the individual mills and businesses to decide. But a milling course which covers everything doesn't exist. We have to allow people to mix and match.
Exactly. So as the UK Millers Association, you decided we need to offer this leadership course. Can you take me back to that moment that you said this is what needed? What caused this?
So it was probably about 15 years ago. We looked at all the training courses around. And said, okay, you can go to Bula, or you can go to a milling school in France or in the United States, and they tell you how to mill. But this isn't developing our leadership talent that we have identified within our businesses. So we need to offer something else. So you can go for a month or 2 months to Harvard Business School.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's very broad.
But that's very broad. So we need to have something which is more in between.
And what is specific about being a leadership in the milling industry?
So you have to apply the technical skills that the business needs and think about the specific customer requirements in flour milling. We have a very broad range of customers, from bakery businesses to biscuit businesses to animal feed. So we cover everything. So you have to have an understanding of that broad business sector
right,
in order to apply the knowledge that you have.
So does a lot of the course then also go into the specific industry dynamics of these different client types? Or?
Yes, it does. And also because it's based within the companies, so within the business, specific needs may be identified. And our course enables people to develop projects addressing those needs, so they apply it immediately within their business.
Exactly.
It's not like in a school as an exercise.
So the courses are semi-tailored to the organization?
Absolutely. So the organization, the business, can choose exactly what it wants its students to do, which is a bit unusual. It's not about the student choosing everything, the student and the company together choose it. And this is really important, that a company is also engaged in the process of training its students. They don't just send them away to a school, they are also engaged. They have a mentor within the business who leads the whole process.
And what do you urge the milling industry to do to actually better understand the value and actually make sure we train more mill leaders? What is the next step?
So the main thing is not to think that you can send someone away for a year or a month or a day and they come back and they're suddenly an expert. They have to, there's a continual process of development that has to take place in their company. And there has to be that engagement in the development process from the top. A lot of times you see people being sent away and then there's no follow-up in the company. And so there needs to be that combination of the student, the individual's motivation, and the company support. And without that, both things happening, it doesn't work.
Exactly. So it's both the course and the follow-up.
Yeah.
Now you offer this as the UK Flour Millers Association. Is
Yeah.
this an international course or UK specific?
Sure. No, it's international. So our distance learning program is followed in 30 or 40 countries around the world. We have 600 students. I think the companies like it because it doesn't take their students away from the business too much. But then with the more developmental managerial stuff is 1 week at a time. So then they have to have a bit more commitment to send somebody away for a week. But there's always a constant feedback whilst they're away and follow up afterwards. So that course has 3 modules, one in the UK, one in Switzerland, and one in the business.
Okay.
So,
okay. Now, say I'm watching this as a owner of a mill or a mill company, and I'm interested. Where can I go online to find more about this course?
So you can visit our website, nabim.org.uk, which will take you there. There's also a NABIM training website. If you Google it, I'm sure you'll find it.
NABIM, N-A-B-I-M.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Alex. And if you're interested, if you like this video, make sure you hit like right below. If you want to see more videos, explore our YouTube channel or go to the victam.com website and sign up for our newsletter so you're up to date with the latest and the greatest in the Victam community. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in person either at Victam Asia in 2018 or Victam International back here in Cologne in 2019.